Canada is walking into a trade fight, and the choice is no longer blurry. Mark Carney is betting on diversification. Pierre Poilievre is betting on leverage. I'm Ken McLean, and this is Key Business Connect. That is the real story. Carney is telling Canadians this country cannot stay overly dependent on the U.S. Reuters reported on April 22nd that he said Canada will not let Washington dictate the terms of CUSMA, and that recent U.S. tariff pressure shows exactly why Canada needs broader trade options. And Carney does have something concrete to point to. Ottawa's Canada-Indonesia agreement announced in September 2025 was presented as Canada's first bilateral trade deal with an ASEAN country, and the Prime Minister's office said it would reduce or eliminate tariffs on over 95% of current Canadian exports to Indonesia once implemented. Reuters also reported on April 21st that Canada is still pushing ahead with Mercosur talks, with a Canadian delegation heading to Brazil and a possible agreement targeted for that autumn. That reinforces Carney's pitch: protect North America, but build alternatives. Poilievre's message is simpler: get stronger at home, then push harder abroad. His February 26th speech framed the conservative approach as stronger at home, leverage abroad, aimed at building domestic economic strength to pursue tariff-free trade and relief from U.S. tariffs on steel, aluminum, autos, and softwood lumber. So this is the divide. Carney says Canada needs insurance. Poilievre says Canada needs muscle. Now here is where the clock starts ticking. CUSMA. On April the 21st, Reuters said that Canada's chief negotiator, Janice Charest, said July 1st is a checkpoint, not a deadline, and that unresolved issues by then would not mean the agreement collapses. She also said her mandate is to protect the core of the deal and ask relief from tariffs. That tells you current government's posture is defensive, disciplined, and focused on preserving stability. That posture fits Carney. Hold the framework together, lower uncertainty, diversify where possible. Poilievre is selling a different instinct. Stop acting weak. Build leverage. Demand more. It's a more aggressive message. It's a more emotional message. And politically, it lands. But here's the problem. The U.S. is still the bigger market. Reuters reported that U.S. Trade Representative Jameson Greer has already warned about expanded rules of origin demands and possible further border measures. While no date has yet been set for formal Canada-U.S. talks. So a tougher tone may sound strong, but does not automatically create stronger bargaining power. That leaves us with the real verdict. Carney offers more credible hedge. Poilievre offers the more aggressive challenge. Carney's strength is risk management. Poilievre's strength is political clarity. Carney's weakness is speed. Diversification takes time. Poilievre's weakness is leverage math. Canada can sound tougher, but Washington still holds the bigger hand. So for Canadian business, the question is not theoretical anymore. Does this country need more insurance or more aggression? By July 1st, we'll start finding out. Thanks for listening. I'm Ken McLean. This is Key Business Connect. See you next time.